Hello, everyone. My name is Jennifer Heinsius. My background is in zoos, and now I'm exploring the world of dairy. I've been a PhD student for 2 years here, and I am the resident training person. My PhD is all about using positive reinforcement training to improve efficiency and the cow's experience on dairy farms. The last two meetings, I showed the training studies we did throughout a variety of scenarios on farm. My most recent endeavor has been about our transition from the traditional milking parlor system to use of an automatic milking system. We had 6 GIA robots built, 4 in the main barn and 2 in our intake barn. This picture shows us some of the robots in our main barn. I worked with the GIA staff, farm staff, and a bunch of students to conduct a pilot study in the 2 weeks before the robots were actually turned on. The pilot study was a way to test training a bunch of cows in order to choose methods for our next study. We spent 2 full weeks doing daily training sessions where cows would have 5 minutes to have the opportunity to enter the robot with doors open. We used luring techniques by having buckets full of grain, and we would slowly work the cows up to entering the robots and eventually being held in the robots for 5 minutes. As you can see, once the cows learned grain was to be associated with the robots, we had some very interested parties constantly hoarding around trying to get into the robot. We're starting analysis of videos and data to see if training had an impact on behaviors once the robots were turned on. This transition was a way for us to look at all the problems with the transition in a larger scale so we can really hone our research for the future. Our next big exciting step will be to use the GIA training robots to test some specific methods for teaching heifers to use the robots for the first time. We're intending to focus on milk output, fetches, and number of kicks. Ideally, our research can help us find the best methods that can become the industry standard.